Okay guys, welcome back. So here's part 2 of that video showcasing the champion against Realm of Legends, and this fight starts with Captain Marvel. So let's get right into it. Same synergies as before, and here we go. Now, same synergies as before. Now, because he starts a second fight, you see that he's indestructible for the first 8 seconds of the fight. And as long as he has 3 persistence charges, he starts the fight with indestructible. But again, if you look at what he does, because he has over 4 persistency charges, as anytime he fires off that SP1, he's going to regenerate some health. So here we go, and this is it. Even if the opponent is blocking that SP1, that regeneration still kicks in. It does not have to connect. Now he's still using the Luke Cage synergy, so if I intercept with light and medium, it's gonna go, he's gonna be unstoppable. Again, SP1 regenerates. Maybe we should showcase him taking some hits, bringing that regeneration down, even that damage down with his health even more, and then having him regenerate all the way back up. Now let's look at Mrs. Marvel. Mrs. Marvel is going to come at you, and she's going to, again, because it's Realm of Legends, never fire off an SP3. In this gameplay, they only fire off the opponent SP1s and SP2. The champion is very good at taking block damage, so that's not a problem, but you could always dex her SP1s and SP2, and she sets it up. As you can see, dexterity works all the time on her, so you never take damage on her SP1s, or 2 if you don't need to. And I'm going to show you his SP2 here. Does a nice amount of crit. Again, this is just an unawakened champion, so if the champion was awakened, he does a lot more regeneration. So imagine even more regeneration as an awakened ability, and if you put him on the final node of any quest or alliance war as the boss, he has more utilities that he brings into play. So you could always read up on that on his bio and his description in gameplay, his awakened abilities. But really, he does not need to be awakened, but if he is awakened, he does bring some extra regeneration to the game and some other features. But he is a beast, an absolute beast, as is unawakened. So if I was to take up the next 6-star, the first 6-star I took up to rank 2 was Mephisto, and because of that soul, what is it called? He has a feature in the start of the game that is soul imprisonment. That's it. He does soul imprisonment, and he takes away most of your utility with his soul of imprisonment, so you can't activate some of your utility that they have, not to mention the incinerate value that he has, which is fantastic. But here we go. And Mephisto also has, like, I would say, like, he's the closest thing to the second life on what's his name? Come on, what's his name? That skill champion that everyone loves now, Nick Fury. That's it, Nick Fury. He has a second life. Well, I would think that Mephisto was the first champ with a second life, because as long as he has those persistent charges, he actually regenerates health and cannot die once he has those. So that's our next cool feature with Mephisto. But the champion, again, still 96%, and he's just wailing away on this Captain Marvel. It took him about just over 8 minutes and 400 hits to finish off Winter Soldier. Here he goes unblockable because of that intercept. It's doing some damage. He's down to 56%, taking some damage, and now we're gonna, let's see if we can get him right back up to that close to 100% health. Here he goes, regenerate. Dexterity to 1. Just keeps her in the corner and pounds away at her. She's gonna fire off SP1 or SP2, so you already know that going into the game. You just have to wait for it. He takes the block. And here we go. Regenerate again. Now he's back up to almost 70%. So this guy is so durable, he could actually do this all day long. So this is going to end pretty soon. Shouldn't take us no more than about a minute or two to finish her off. Let's try to get his health up as much as we could before the fight ends. Let's see what we could get him to. But Realm of Legends is a great way for you guys to practice with new champs, test out the new champs against that Winter Soldier. And because he's pretty easy to beat, you just need to get the feel of the champion you want to test on these champs here in Realm of Legends. And yeah, that's what you want to do. And if you want to practice on a champ, there's no better way to stay into these longer 8 to 10 minute fights. Where you actually get to use your champ to full and test out all the SP1s, 2 and SP3s, and the gameplay, try out the utilities, and then he's gonna finish up this flight over 80% again. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget, work less, play more, and enjoy life. Bye.